Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to thank everybody for coming out here this afternoon. Of course, a big announcement for the Everett Silvertips today, and we're very happy to have you guys with us, members of the media, and of course all the fans as well. Welcome to today's event. We're going to introduce our new general manager, and after that time, of course, we will also open it up for questions. If you do have a question to get involved in the Q&A session afterwards, just raise your hand. We'll bring a microphone over to you, and you can get involved in that. But at this time, we're going to go ahead and get started, and we will introduce first and foremost the president of the Everett Silvertips and of Consolidated Sports Holdings, Garry Davidson.
Thank you very much, Travis. Thank you. Oh, that's a good start. Appreciate that. Thank you. It's better than the alternative, I guess. On behalf of the organization, I want to thank the fans, media, players, staff for showing up today. It's an exciting day for the Everett Silvertips organization. I know the last couple of weeks been a lot of questions out there in the direction we're heading, and I can tell you today that I think we firmly have that new direction set, and I'm really excited with the group that we're going to be moving forward with, both on and off the ice. Before I get into announcing our new general manager, part of our consideration as we went through this process, again, which we didn't take lightly, we have a very good organization, and our whole intent was to improve the organization to get it back to one of the top franchises in the Western Hockey League. In that regard, as we went through our process and determined who our next general manager is going to be, we're making some subtle changes to our operation, I think, which is the right decision at this time, given how tough the hockey business, particularly at the major junior level, is, both on and off the ice. That slight changes, the new general manager we're hiring, his primary focus is really going to be on the hockey operations department. Let's say 90–95% of his time and energy will be spent there. That's a big requirement nowadays. It's a very tough league. It's a very competitive league. You got a lot of competition out there with a variety of other leagues. That means that at the same token, we're going to be moving Zoran Radjic into the gentleman that will be overseeing the business operations on a day-to-day perspective. That'll be his primary responsibility. Him and Garry Davidson, our new general manager, will be working in tandem to make sure that both on and off the ice meet our criteria, which is, again, to be one of the premier franchises in the Western Hockey League. And when you look at the Portland Winterhawks organization, or some of the most successful organizations, everybody's kind of evolved to this. It becomes too much of a challenge to have one person to try and take on both, and we obviously feel there's a need to strengthen our hockey operations department. So I'm pleased to announce that Zoran will be leading us on the business side of our operation, which he's done, but he'll be now the go-to person responsible for that day in, day out. One of the best in the industry. We're happy to have him do that. But I'm really pleased to announce that supporting him on the hockey operations side with his primary focus is a gentleman I've known for a number of years. He's been in the business of junior hockey since 1990, so he knows it. He lives it. He understands it. In my opinion, he's one of the best recruiters and one of the best talent evaluators that I've ever come across. I know I'm really excited to have him because he was part of the rebuild of the Portland Winterhawks most recently, and I think everybody that's seen them the last 4 years is very different than the previous 4 years. Although it's one of our competitors down the road, he's now an Everett Silvertip. So I'm pleased to announce our general manager of today, and please welcome Garry Davidson.
Thanks very much, Garry. First of all, I would like to thank Garry and Bill Yule for the opportunity to come to Everett and work in this fine community, great building, and in the Western Hockey League, which is a premier junior league throughout the world for me. I'm also looking very much forward to working with Zoran. I've been in the business a long time, and I believe that to do it right, you got to have a business focus and you got to have a hockey focus. They got to work basically day in and day out together. His job is to raise the money. It's our job in the hockey operations side of it to utilize that money to put a good product on the ice and provide a good winning attitude and a good winning team, and therefore you fans and the supporters of the hockey club will reap the benefits of that as well. I'm very excited to hook up with Mark Ferner. He and I come from the same neck of the woods there in British Columbia. I had the opportunity to watch him take a program 3 or 4 years ago and win a couple of national championships. He's did a terrific job there, and I'm very excited to be working with him. The rest of the staff there are all relatively new people for me, and I'm looking forward to working with their group there as well. In saying that, my my main goal over the next few weeks here is an evaluation process to see where we're at, what's gone on positively, and things that we might have to improve upon, set forth a plan, and then obviously to execute it. And again, my goal, and I hope it is the goal of everybody in the organization at some time, to bring a Memorial Cup here to Everett. And doing that, it won't happen overnight, but we're going to put that as our goal each and every season we set forth. But most importantly is we want to continue to strive to win each and every night and every season and be very successful on the ice from that standpoint. For the players that are with our program, we're going to do our utmost to make them the best possible players, citizens, and individuals we can, and help them move along as well. But we don't want to lose focus that it's ultimately all about this organization and what we're going to do here today to make this a winning program.
Hi, my name's Ron Olson, and I'm one of the original season ticket holders here. And I've been around the game for quite a few years, but I'd like to welcome you to my town, Everett. I was born here.
I'm glad to be here, Ron. I've been here a few times before. I had an opportunity to look around the community. It looks like an outstanding community, and hopefully we can keep you on as a season ticket holder for many years to come, too.
I think so.
Not really a question. My name's Kim Badira. I'm general manager of the building here on behalf of yet another Garry Weichel, our board president for the Everett Public Facilities District. I'd like to very much welcome you on board. And we've worked with Zorn for many years now, and we're really pleased to see you still part of the management team as well. So very excited about this turn of events. Welcome.
Thank you very much. I look forward to working through Zorn with you people here in the facility as well.
Any other questions? Well, on behalf of the Everett Silvertips Hockey Club, I've gotten to meet with Garry here for the past day and a half here, and looking forward to the extension of everything that we have to do moving forward. I know, as Garry mentioned, there are a lot of things. We're going to get them acclimated to the community. We're going to get them acclimated to Comcast Arena. We're going to get them acclimated with our players on a much different basis. And if anybody ever has any questions, they're more than welcome to come into the office, and either Garry or myself would be happy to work with you. And we'd like to thank you for coming today.